As every Thomas fan would know, Thomas is a tank engine, an E2 tank engine to be precise, who lives with his brother Timothy on the island of Sodor. They are brothers because they are the exact same model. They have 6 small wheels, a short stumpy funnel, a short stumpy boiler, and a short stumpy dome. Thomas is even a hero, too. He recently saved an old coach from being scrapped. These days, now that Timothy has a wooden railway model, is very helpful and loves helping his brother Thomas whenever he has to deal with things like coaches. Thomas even loves playing tricks on other engines. Even on engines like Gordon, who's one of the biggest and proudest engines on Sodor. Seeing that Thomas is really smart when it comes to tricks, he always waits for the perfect timing. Wake up, you lazy... Why don't you work hard like me? After a hard day's work with the Express, Gordon usually plans to just relax in a siding nearby at the end of the day. Around this time, Gordon is always trying to go to sleep, but suddenly Thomas bustles in, and I guess you can imagine the rest. Wake up, you lazy... Why not do some hard work for a change? You can't catch me! Instead of going back to sleep again, Gordon always thought on a way to get back to Thomas. One morning, something went wrong. For some reason, Thomas's driver and fireman couldn't get Thomas to start. His fire was out, and there was barely any steam. And a lot of upset passengers were waiting. At last, the driver came up with a plan. He asked Timothy's driver and fireman, the new crew members that Timothy had recently gotten in the previous video, "Do you think you two can take care of the Express while we're trying to fix Thomas?" "Sure thing." "Come on, Timothy, we have no time to lose." "Don't worry, Thomas, I'll take care of this mess for you. Just relax for now." And so Timothy left. Hurry up, you. Those kind passengers are waiting. Well, how about this, Gordon? You just shut the hell up. You should be at least lucky that someone's here to do it for you. Whatever. Gordon even started thinking about his plan. Yes, this should do the trick. And right when Timothy got old slow coach in place, Gordon rushed over. So he thought that Thomas wouldn't get away. But little did Gordon know that he was going to be teaching a lesson to the wrong engine. "Get in quickly, please." Almost all the passengers climbed on board, and they were just about to leave. However, Gordon decided to run a little early. Usually Timothy would be uncoupled from the coaches, but Gordon started so quickly, they forgot to uncouple Timothy. Gordon's chance had come. No! Ah! Oh, hurry along, hurry along. Gordon, please, stop. Hurry, 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 hurry. Now you know how I feel. And so they kept going on. I'll never be the same again. My wheels are about to fall off. Ah! At last they came to a stop. Look who's laughing now, Thomas. But just then... Hi, Gordon. Wait a minute. Thomas? What are you doing over here? Shouldn't you be at the back of the train? Well, that's the thing, Gordon. I was supposed to shunt coaches for you today, because it was also my turn. But apparently, for some reason, I just couldn't start. So Timothy decided to fill in for me. Timothy? Wait, what do you... Oh my, oh. What is it? Oh my God, Timothy! What happened to you? Poor Timothy couldn't even answer. He was all out of breath, and instead puffed backwards into a little siding to a turntable nearby. Gordon, do you know anything about this? Listen, Thomas, it was me, but I can explain. The thing was, I thought it was you because it was your turn to shunt coaches today for other express engines like me. But it was Timothy, and I guess he was filling out for you. So the thing was, as soon as he got it in place, I still thought it was you, and all I wanted to do was just teach you a lesson. So I quickly backed up to my coaches and started so quickly that Timothy was still coupled up. And then I was going to show him how fast I could go, like I would teach him a proper lesson he wouldn't forget. And this was all meant for you, Thomas, but I never meant to do it to Timothy. I never meant to hurt him. I just meant to teach you a lesson. I'm sorry, Thomas. It's just, I was tired of you making fun of me all the time and waking me up during my sleeps. I never meant to hurt your brother. And I probably shouldn't have never hurt you in the first place. All I just wanted to do was just teach you something you wouldn't forget. I'm sorry, Thomas. Well, I'm glad you admitted on what you did wrong, Gordon. And yes, I do admit I shouldn't have probably made fun of you in the first place, like teasing you. I just did it because it's not just because I'm cheeky, but it's only because I just like having fun sometimes. But I guess you weren't really a fan of that, and I'm sorry, too. I think it's just best that we put everything to an end and just call it troops. What do you think? I think it's a good idea. But the question is, will Timothy be okay with it, and will he even forgive me? Because it was him who I messed with, not you, and it's just, I feel guilty now, Thomas. I have a feeling he'll be okay, Gordon, but it just could be a little bit hard to go through. It just could be a little hard to swallow, that's all. I see. At last, Timothy came out. Listen, Timothy, about the whole... It's okay, Gordon. I heard you from the turntable. I understand what happened. We all make mistakes. But if there's one thing I have learned today is this. What hard work really means. And so Timothy puffed over to a nearby water tower and had a long, long drink. Oh, Timothy. And so, later that night, instead of scaring, Timothy just puffed back to the sheds where he could rest.